Right, hi, I'm Rob Cram, and today we're taking another look at the just released Resident Evil Framework VR mod, which is absolutely fantastic. I did do another video which you can view, but it has a Jill in a rather salacious outfit. This one's a bit more tame, although I can sit down and take a look like that, but I'm not going to be spending my time doing that. So what I'm going to show you here is the sort of features of the VR mod. So as you can see here, I can actually now aim with my weapons. I've got motion controls, so what that allows me to do is line up my shot perfectly and then shoot and get a perfect headshot from range, something you're not going to be able to do in the standard game so easily, or as realistically. And you can sort of even close one eye, steady yourself with two hands, and yeah, it just works really well. So this has come from a game that's 2D, and what they've managed to do is they've managed to convert that into VR. But it's the fact they've added these motion controls which aren't part of the standard game, which is an incredible feat. So let's just quickly reload my weapon. And there's me dodging away as well, which is quite cool. So there's no things like manual reload, which you'll get in other VR experiences, but I mean, this is a highly polished game from Capcom, and sort of seeing it in VR like this is an incredible way to play it. It makes you wonder why Capcom haven't done that themselves, considering they did the Resident Evil 7 for the PlayStation VR. See, lining up those headshots is pretty good. But everything is just looking fantastic. You've got the right sense of scale. Can you sort of push this door open? And the fact that you can sort of interact with the game world is pretty cool. I mean, look at these. You can look at these down here. You wouldn't normally sort of think about looking at these cans of drink. These two cans, and and you wouldn't even think about the bottles in there. You just walk past. This is a section that you would just ignore pretty much, unless you're going for the item that's in this shop. And but the fact that you can see everything in sort of real, the proper sense of scale is incredible. You can look through sort of the glass and stuff, and you know, it's an amazing feat that they've managed to do this, and I can't recommend it more. And I think the best thing about this is, because it's such a AAA title, everything you're seeing is highly sort of detailed. All the debris everywhere, the car, look, dents in the car.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's
Even
the
the third-person
circle
cutscenes
around through an alley to your right to get there.
You
just
mean
feel
the alley
right. They're
that's
very
on fire?
seamless. It just works really well.
Surely I told you
And
water like
it's not a
yourself,
jarring
without
thing.
flames.
Luckily there's not too many of them, and it also means you can get to see your character. But the good thing is as well, if you just want to play in third person, it will allow you to do that as well, which is awesome. Obviously not everyone likes the first person viewpoint, but yeah. So the game's kind of defaulting itself down in resolution, but I'm using an HP Reverb G2, which has bumped up the resolution significantly, so the game just looks really sharp and detailed, and it runs very well. Now let's get down here and just showcase you some of the long-range shooting ability from VR. So I can line that up, close one eye. Oh, missed. That's not very good. Could have done a bit better there. Spoke too soon. I mean, all of this is just so atmospheric now in VR. I didn't rate the game so highly, the 2D version. Didn't like the absence of certain things. But in VR now, this is pretty damn good. And as you can see, I'm perfecting those headshots now. Whoops, spoke too soon again. Oop, reload. And what's cool about this, again, look, this is another part of this VR mod that is just fantastic, is that you have to grip the gun before you can actually shoot. So I have to grip, and then I pull the trigger. And they've got the hand animation as well. Whoops. Stay down. So that is just fantastic. It's all very good here. Let's just go into the room. So you get a real nice sense of sort of claustrophobia when you're in these sort of rooms now compared to being outside. It's just crazy. See, I've got all my stuff. Don't even need herbs. Got a regeneration. So I mean, all this like flashlight is pretty good. Just grab those ammo. Everything just works really well. I think I need to go up these stairs. It's been a long time since I played this, so I'm a bit rusty in terms of where I need to go first, in terms of speed, but I believe I need to go up here to knock that ladder down. Shoot that barrel. Your arm's gone a bit funky. Way. But yeah, I mean, every detail that you're seeing here, you don't appreciate it when you're playing in 2D. But here it just feels like a highly detailed first-person action game, and it's just fantastic. I just can't speak highly enough. So please go and support the creator of this mod. He's doing God's work basically to get this so perfect. And I know someone's going to jump out at me here. I mean, even the rolling out the way works well. And the bonus as well is that the game works with more than just Resident Evil 3. You can do it with Resident Evil 7. So those people that had it on PlayStation VR, people can now play this on PC. They can also play Resident Evil 8 even in VR. It's kind of experimental, and obviously Resident Evil 2 as well, which is just awesome. I mean, I don't need all these herbs. I've got a regen mod. So look, even in this shop now, looking at all the car wax, you know, all the bits that are in here. Read the labels even. It's that sort of detailed. The mess that's here, poster, and the code for the safe. It just feels a lot more real. It's like this meant to be. And I am definitely a purveyor of, or an advocate of VR gaming. And I think with games like this now being converted, even if it is from a modder, once more people get to experience games being played of this sort of caliber, which I hope will happen once people get a PSVR 2 or a PS5, then you're going to start seeing a wider adoption. I think there's a bit of a learning process in terms of getting your legs, your VR legs. That's quite a big thing. But once you've got that, you can sort of, I mean, that's something you tune yourself. It's like training yourself to, oh dear, they're coming for me. I mean, these zombies just feel a lot more menacing now. Obviously, I'm tanked up here in terms of my character. sort of mods for the gun, in-game mods. That's like the coins that you collect to give it extra power. But yeah, well, I need the. It's been a while since I played this. I need the chain, the wire cutters. Find in here. So yeah, I'm not going to make this too long, this video, but just wanted to say, yeah, this is just an awesome experience. Even the pipe work up there is just, whoops. It's just mad. It's just crazy. You're in the game now. You know, playing in third person, that's great and all. You get to see Jill, the character. That's fine and whoops, just dived through the door. But actually being in the game like this and seeing it in this sort of way is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, and I can't recommend it anymore.
This must be the subway company's offices.
I'm trying to think where the oh, it was in the one of the rooms. So I'm so rusty at this. The wire cutters. Shotguns there. It's in the room by the cafe, I think. No, I can't even remember. We got up again. Boom. But yeah, just brilliant. So yeah, I'm not going to speak anymore. That's it. So just, yeah, check it out. Whoops. One last thing I will say though, the sense of scale is just brilliant. You can't match that. I'm here in Raccoon City. Everything looks the right size as it should be. I mean, that hose looks a bit weird. It's not perfect, obviously. Remember, this is not natively made. There's two hoses there, but there you go. There are the wire cutters. So you've got the choice of now going back. I mean, if you were speed running, you wouldn't do it.
Is someone in here?
That's such a great outfit. It's actually the outfit, an unlockable outfit from the original Resident Evil 3, I believe, which has been recreated by the modding teams. Nope, don't have nothing for that. Can do that though to get some shells for future reference. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that for now. And yeah, everything just works perfectly, and it's brilliant. First thing you've got to do is cut that though, if I recall correctly, so you can get rid of the wire cutters as soon as you can, but obviously that's if you've got limited space. Then just don't open the door.
Your UBCS?
Yeah, careful, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not infected.
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation.
It's just crazy being in on these scenes like this as well.
Heart like you getting in the way.
Looking at the characters. So from here now you can sort of some shells. You need to get that shotgun. I mean, these creatures in this section are a bit crazy, but you can probably one-shot kill them with a pistol anyway. I mean, the detail here, that's another thing I'm going to say as well, just to wrap up this video, is that, you know, VR games, Oculus Quest 2, PSVR, you know, even PC VR games, they don't have the massive budget. There's been a few games that have been converted over. Oh gosh. Good shot. Sharpshooter Jill. Yeah. Alright, then we've got this guy coming up. So yeah, shoot her in the bum. Yeah, so you've got games that have been developed by indie developers or those with a lesser budget. So they don't have this sort of level of detail. They don't have the resources to make games that look this good, other than games like Fallout 4 VR. But that was from that was based on a 2D game. Resident Evil 7 VR, that was based on a 2D game. I think what developers need to do is incorporate having a 2D game, but also develop that VR game alongside it. So you've got the best of both worlds. So and if if it's a case of the monetary aspect, then basically you've got the 2D game subsidizing the VR game if there's not so many VR players. And I guess that's what's been the inherent problem, that they don't want to develop a VR game because the cost is too much for the amount of return you'd get if it was just a VR game. So yeah, I'm just trying to think what to do in the game here whilst trying to talk. So yeah, so that's what makes this conversion even just more fantastic. You know, it's just brilliant. And I just hope more games get converted. I mean, there's hopefully Cyberpunk 2077 will get converted by Luke Ross, and we shall see what happens with that. But if it's anything as good as this, which I'm hoping it will be, then yeah, brilliant stuff. I mean, I don't need the shotgun here, do I?
Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Look at the way she's walking down the steps. Look, it's so good. Right, you do need these herbs though for these creatures if they manage to spit on me. Okay, I'm fully loaded. Get this classic lockpick. I'll take everything I can get. Whoops. Yeah, so this right hand's a bit redundant, really, unless you're aiming like this, getting right into it. But I think I've gone far more than I intended to do with this, and yeah, it's just really nice. Oops. I've got no room for it. Nope. Your inventory is full.
Oh my god.
No, I don't want to combine that. No, that would be a mistake. I want to do. Or maybe I do then. Oops. Right, now I can pick that up. Okay. Right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm Rob Cram. Thanks for watching. I'll leave all the details in the description of the video. And yeah, go and support the guy doing this. And, you know, grab yourself a VR headset. Or if you're thinking about PSVR 2, then I can just thoroughly vouch that the games, if they're half as good as this, are going to be brilliant. So, yeah. And Resident Evil 7 on the PSVR 1 was brilliant. So I have high hopes that Sony's next gen VR headset will be top quality. Specs seem okay as well as of now, so good stuff. Okay, thanks for watching.